Hello and welcome to Wackadoodle Time, your home for hot takes, deep dives, and unhinged theories from the world of Bravo and beyond. Each week, we take someone's Bravo hyperfixation and use it to discuss big ideas filtered through the perfectly imperfect people on our TV screens. We are your hosts. I'm Ellen.
And I'm Amy. How are you, Ellen?
I'm doing great. Let's see what's going on. I watched The Valley in real time last night. The season finale, great, incredible television.
Yeah. I could not watch it in real time, but friend of the pod, former guest Sarah Benincasa was shooting me like she was basically live tweeting it just to me, and so she just kept giving me and she was like, "I'm sorry, I just keep giving you spoilers," but like she was absolutely like externally processing it as she was watching it, and I loved it.
You know, I think I was doing that to our group text too. So sorry if you wanted to remain spoiler free. No one was giving you that option.
No one. No. And it wasn't like any kind of giant spoiler anyway.
Yeah.
It was like Janet threw a cup at Danny's head, and it made a great sound when it bounced off.
Plonk.
Plonk.
Incredible Foley work. If there was somebody who was like, who was adding into that, I just want to say.
Sweetening that audio. Yeah, thank you.
I just want to applaud you for your work.
Yeah, that's right.
How are you doing, Amy?
I'm doing well. I had an impromptu artist date. I went to a co-working space yesterday, got a lot of work done, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go to the Americana and see a movie. And was there anything I was desperate to see? No. It's those like dog days of summer where it's but I found something. And beforehand I had a little time, and I was like, I'm gonna utilize my free will and go sit at the bar at the Cheesecake Factory and have a little dinner. And it was great.
Wow. The Cheesecake Factory. Perfect.
I was like, I have free will. Why can't I just use it on myself? And so that's what I was doing while I was sitting there, was just receiving all of these incoming texts about the Valley as I was like eating my brown bread. And it was heaven.
Yeah. Wow. The Valley text and that delicious, delicious brown bread from Cheesecake Factory.
What else do you need?
What a Tuesday you had. Incredible.
What? I was like, does this count as an artist date? Can an artist date include the Cheesecake Factory? And I think I'm going to say yes.
When the sentence went, I took myself on an artist date to the Americana, that gave me pause.
Sure. But because you're a snob, Ellen. Famously, you're a snob.
I am famously a bit of a snob.
Yes. We've already planned. Our group text is going to Chili's, and as everyone listening can probably imagine, Ellen had some thoughts and opinions, and they will continue once we're there. And it's part of it. And that's fine. And every group needs one.
They will not continue once I am there because I'm polite and my mother raised me right. And I am happily going to Chili's. I am very excited to see all of you.
You said I will have a beer and a mozzarella stick.
Well, we were all talking about what we were going to have, and Lila was going to have a cocktail, and I thought, I'm going to have a beer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got to get that cheese pull. I mean, the Valley this season has just been a series of commercials for local Southern California destinations and chain restaurants.
And the train and the Amtrak. And we're visiting all of them. Right. Okay, I want to bring out our guest. I'm so excited to have her here today. She's come up on the last two episodes of Wackadoodle Time. Please welcome writer, comedian, performer, actress, food stylist, Chet Siegel.
Hello, it's my honor. I'm so excited to be here.
So happy to have you here. You forgot maybe the most important distinction, which is recipient of a cameo from Joe Giudice.
Yes.
Thank you for sending that to us. I just watched it, and it really knocked my socks off. I got to say, I feel better about Joe than I ever have, ever after watching that cameo.
I gotta say, he needed to go to jail. You know what I mean? I mean, we couldn't have this Joe. We couldn't have this Italy chapter. I mean, I wish he could freely travel. Mm-hmm. I wish that for him and his family. The strain on Gia in particular, pretty harsh. But
sure.
I do think he's living his best life.
Well, okay, I think he can travel pretty freely, just he can't return to the United States.
Right.
Okay,
great. Like, go wherever you want. Yes, not here. Not here. No more.
No more here. No. You're done here.
The EU passport is pretty good, but
yeah.
Right.
But yeah, God. I mean, if somebody told me I had to live in Italy for the rest of my life, I would be like, okay, cool. Mm-hmm. I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that cameo, just to be clear, during lockdown, I went through a pretty harsh breakup, and Ellen and her husband Drew and Laura Wilcox sent me, commissioned this work of art. Truly. And yes. I gotta say, pound for pound, cameos from anyone in the Bravo universe, just it delivers. It in terms of value. It's incredible the kind of content these people are providing for you.
It's so true.
There is a work ethic. There is a true work ethic here.
I will tell you, there's one that I did not receive, but a friend received, and I saw it. There's one out of like probably a dozen that I've seen from different Bravolebs. There's one where I'm like, you really phoned this one in. And maybe no one will be surprised to know that it was from RHONY's Leah McSweeney.
Oh, yeah. I mean, she's very done with the whole franchise.
Yeah, she was just like, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, happy birthday. This wasn't very good. Whatever, I tried. Bye. It was like, it was so bad. That was amazing too. You know, it was amazing that it was bad.
Yeah, to acknowledge a bomb is truly wild. But in this 2-minute long cameo that Ellen gifted me, he got my name wrong. My name is Chet Siegel. I do work as a chef. I do work in food and kitchens, whatever, but that was not information that was given to Joe. He did his research, Chet. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past Giudice. I wouldn't put it past him. That's a man who does his homework. But he called me, hey Chef Siegel. How you doing, Chef? I'm sure you're a wonderful chef. Okay.
Yeah, he made a couple references to your cooking.
Yeah, I made a bunch of references to food he's never tasted. He kept telling me it was going to be fine. He knew the ins and outs. Like, he really bullet point went through everything, every personal detail that they provided on my behalf. He apologized for my breakup. My ex at the time dumped me in during lockdown, and he moved to Hawaii. And so Joe was like, Hawaii's terrible. Like, it's not good. You know, like, whatever. It's like, it's bad. It's no good. I went there on my honeymoon. It's amazing. And he was like, yeah, and I had a terrible time. It's like, okay, that's incredible nugget of information, first of all. Yes. I hope Teresa knows. And then he was like, but I'm single. He literally said, right. I'm single. He sure did. He was like, hey, I'm single. And look what you got waiting for you here. And then he gave me a beautiful seaside view. And he's like, you got all this waiting for you. So, I mean, was he propositioning you? In a way. We have to assume, right? We do have to assume. He was just leaving the door open. You know, and that's what a good entrepreneur does. He just leaves lots of little cracks. Yeah, because I felt at the beginning, I was like, oh, he has locked into girl dad mode. Yeah. He has consoled a weeping teenager before. Yeah. Yes. But then when he was like, I'm single, I was like, wait. Yeah. The vibe has shifted. Yeah. And he said pandemic, which I like. Yes! Oh, I forgot about the pandemic. Yeah, the pandemic. Because he also, at the time, my stepmom and my dad also had COVID. And so he said, I'm so sorry about that. They're going to be fine. This is pre-vaccine times. He did not know that, but he did refer to it as a pandemic, which I like to think is a kind of bread that makes you ill. Yeah, a nice kind of Italian bread, like a penicillin in a way. Yes.
It's a dessert that's kind of dry.
Yes. Yeah, where you're like, you guys like this? Or you just say you do. Okay. Yeah. But I'm really impressed with the way that Bravolebs take to front-facing camera. Yeah. It's like the transit, it's just like everything is confessional. They're just confessional direct address trained at this point. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. My favorite that I've seen in the wild was that one that Jax did for somebody in a parking lot where he talked for so long, but it was so windy that you could not hear a word he said. And obviously he didn't watch it back to make sure. He just hit send. But again, that's even more valuable, I think.
That's absolutely incredible.
The willingness to yap and record themselves.
Also, Chet, I think I said this on the podcast, but I had told Amy about this cameo. And then I said, oh, but Chet won't ever do the podcast because she doesn't listen to Bravo. Like, my brain broke down. What was I thinking? Why would we have given you a Juicy Joe cameo? A kind of deep cut. I mean, not really a deep cut. I don't know, but not a housewife.
I mean, that's so funny that you're so deep in Bravo. You're like, this is what the doctor ordered, period.
Yes,
Whether or not you're into Bravo or not. I love that this is just like,
Incredible.
okay, she's going through something. What can we do? Cameo, obviously, from a house husband.
Yeah.
That's
Like, from this is someone who knows grief, who gets it, who understands estrangement. I mean, you just went down a list of my themes that were going through my life at the time, and you thought, where's the crossover? And I think you do that with, this is how you see the world. You see the world through a lens of Bravo, and I do too now. I mean, I'm maybe not as public with my, I don't know. Maybe I've not been on any of the public forums of discussion, but like, I gotta say, reality TV is one of the biggest balms in my life. Like, it's, I rewatch it all the time. Right now, I'm rewatching RHONY, cause I'm just like, where did it go wrong? And I've got some theories. Like, I miss it, and I don't understand what the hell is going on with this new show that some of them are splintering off and doing on E.
That I'm more excited about that than I am about whatever Frankenstein they're trying to do with RHONY on Bravo, you know?
I think they made a huge, you can't do an entire cast overhaul. This is one of my big theories. Is like, I think you cannot do an entire dump out. You need to have connecting threads. Yes. These are soap operas that we've been watching. These are universes we've invested in for decades. Yeah. And, you know, you can't, they had so many, with the reboot, they had so many things. They had no genetic bonds. No one was a sibling. We had no families involved. Like, I think that's a critical element to any sort of cast, is having, like, bonds that are not just through casting, but like genuine, you know, even off camera, the Hilton sisters, you know, Hilton, you know, Kathy and those freaks, they all have their own plot line. Right. But I think that's really where they screwed up. Yeah. You need to have a tether to the OG cast.
Yeah. So how did you get into reality television?
I was in an accident.
That's right.
I was recovering.
Classic.
This was a long time ago. I think I had a staph infection. Like, I had a knee, like a scrape on my knee that, like, turned out I had MRSA. I got it from like a yoga mat at a crunch. Always bring your own yoga mat. Oh, man. But I was laid up and like kind of delirious, and that was also when I realized I had a sulfa antibiotic allergy.
So do I.
Oh my God.
I've never heard of anyone else that has one of those.
It's not great.
How did you find out? You had a
Well,
bad
because
reaction?
I had MRSA, and so I was just not getting better. Like, when you have a really bad infection, they like draw a circle around it with a Sharpie, and they like use that as a measure of like if it's, you know, stable or growing or whatever. And just like, I was on sulfa antibiotics and like delirious for weeks, and it was just maintaining because my body was like fighting the antibiotic. And but that's in that liminal state. The only thing I could really watch was reality TV. And that was when I got someone's login for like Hulu or something. And that's when I really got into New York. Because like, that's where I'm based out of New York. And so like, it's such an immersive fandom. Like, if they're all love letters to their individual cities too. Yeah. So like, then I was hooked, and it became like a real big comfort. And so I think that accident was like in 2014, something like that. And then since then, ooh baby. And like, I'll create playlists like depending on my mood. Like, sometimes I'll just run through all the reunions because I just want to like catch up. Like, whenever something happens in the news with one of our gals or guys, I'll like, I want to follow the thread. So I'll trace the thread back to the beginning. Like, when there's a divorce, I'm like, let's see their first time on camera. Let me watch whenever there's a divorce, I watch the vow renewal. Because there's always one.
Because there's always a vow renewal.
There's always a vow renewal. I love it. Like, if I, you know, when it's really dark out and shitty in the winter, I go on all the trips. I go on my cast vacations. And see, I'm in my stories. I go. When I rewatch, I go.
This is so
and like
smart.
certain milestones, like I officiated one of my best friend's weddings last weekend, so I watched all the wedding episodes again to prepare.
You do research. You are researching and
well, this is
filtering
sociology.
life.
This is, I mean, they're really, I mean, what these Bravo producers are doing it's incredible. The documentation, it's incredible.
Was there a really good wedding officiant that stuck out to you?
There's never been a good one.
Okay, Lance Bass.
I mean, I guess Lance Bass. But
any bad ones? Like anything? Did you learn anything?
Never mention the bad times.
Yes, right. Yeah.
Almost consistently, every time they're doing vows on camera, they're like, and I know there were times this year we did not speak, or like, and I know I've not always been my best self. It's just like don't tell on yourself in your vows.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, at least make this moment a little bit aspirational. Like, let's bend towards the light. Let's grow towards the light a little bit.
Yes.
But
That's extremely funny.
But another thing I noticed, I mean, through rewatching this, is like a real big. I think you should be dishonorably discharged from your franchise if you have an off-screen romance.
Yeah.
Say that. Say more about that. Who inspired this rule?
Jenna Lyons.
Oh.
You're gonna debut. You're gonna debut, and have an active romance, and you're not gonna share this. Mm-hmm. Yeah. The whole time I was like, Jenna, on paper you're amazing.
Yeah.
I'm really just. My heart breaks for what's happened to the RHONY franchise.
Yes.
Just because it's been one of the most consistent, you know, they managed to overshare even more than what's planned. It feels the least, in many ways, like they can't contain these women. They're like unproducible. They're like wild animals. Mm-hmm. And then like the Jenna Lyons cohort, and also they seem to center the franchise around her. Mm-hmm. Like they were like, this is our Bethany. Yeah. And like, which I think was such an interesting choice. She's a queer woman. Mm-hmm. That's so cool. But like immediately this person has a boundary. Like the boundary, and it's always my boundary. And it's like, bitch, this is your job. Yeah. This is your job. Yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. This is like, okay, Miss J. Crew, this is saying I don't do slacks. This is J. Crew. We only do blouses, slacks, and dresses. That's all we do. Like, to not show your romantic life. And Kyle, honestly, one of my favorite housewives, like with her queer turn, which I know is like not in her control. What was the name of the singer? Morgan Wade. Yeah. Morgan Wade. The Morgan Wade of it all. Yeah. The off camera of that. Mm-hmm. It's like, don't do that. No. Just show us.
I loved having Jenna Lyons on TV, and she just always should. Oh, was that Penny? Aww.
That's my dog. Penny. There's one of my neighbors has a kid, and every time the stroller goes by, Penny she's a menace.
I have a Peggy, and every time someone walks by outside our apartment, Peggy likes to bark with them.
Peggy says, "I will take you down."
Peggy says, "You want a piece of this?"
Peggy.
She's small. She couldn't hang.
Peggy's like
she
this
wants
big.
to try. She's a teeny tiny.
Oh, those are the biggest enforcers. Yeah, and Penny also got a bath today, so she's like extra pissed.
Oh no.
She's just
Peggy got a bath yesterday, so she just spent about half an hour rolling around on the grass outside.
Yes, I love our girls are synced up.
Oh, look at
and just
that.
while we're doing a gal check, how's Sally doing?
Sally's great. Oh, yeah. Where is she's out, she's in the other room. But I rescued a kitten from our garage and brought the kitten into the house about 3 weeks ago. The kitten lived with us for about 2 weeks and then went to a new home where and Sally is much happier. She was very angry at me for bringing the kitten into the house. She would sit outside the door where the kitten was and she would go like really mean. She doesn't share.
And she shouldn't have to. I mean, she's a queen.
Exactly. So.
She already has to share with Bruce. I already did that to her.
I was like, I feel like the child was enough trauma.
It was enough trauma. It was definitely enough trauma.
Ellen, what did that kitten end up being named?
Ali Sheedy.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Ali Sheedy, kitten Ali Sheedy. She's such a sweet girl. I'm so happy that she found a good home with another kitten friend, and they're just two little. I've gotten little pictures, and they're best of buds.
Cute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Did that kitten just showed up in your garage?
Yes. Behind our apartment building, there's like a garage, big storage building, and there was a hole in the corner of it. And one day I went out there and she was just sitting by the hole. And then she would go inside because she was scared. And so then, of course, I started feeding her, and she would come out for food, and she was still really scared. She didn't want to like let me touch her or anything. So I put a trap out for her, and I trapped her and I brought her inside.
That's right.
Yeah.
And now she has a new home, and her
And now she has a new home.
So
she was so friendly.
Bonded kitten friend.
Yeah. She came I snagged her because I was afraid that if she like stayed out any longer, she was just going to be a feral cat for the rest of her life. And she was really shy for the first day, but she warmed up to people so fast. She was such a cuddler and such a little love bug, and she was so sweet.
Oh.
And now she has a good home.
It's so funny to me how much of like cat culture is also capturing them.
Yes.
is plotting
yeah. Getting a big trap, a huge trap for like a thing that's 2 pounds.
Yeah,
2 pounds.
Yeah, so much of that relationship is lowering it. But but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Bringing this back to Bravo, my
Yes.
mom did make fun of my grandmother when she had 2 orange cats that she named the same thing. They were both Morris, and there were 2 of them. And my mom was like, this is a thing that old people do. They name their animals the same thing over and over. And I was like, also, it's a thing that Carol Radziwill did. Remember when she had all those animals named Baby?
All babies. All babies.
No,
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
It was like 2 cats named Baby.
Yeah. And again, she had a lot of messy, weird relationships. That chef relationship was very strange.
That's right.
But she and messy with like, because the chef, that vegan chef was much younger than she was, and had also been dating one of Luann's daughter's friends.
Yes.
And again, but she had that whole thing on camera.
Yeah.
And bless her. And then
Yeah.
even when after they broke up and they had that messy kind of like friendship relationship and they were doing races, when she decided to do that weird marathon with him, that was, bless her. She made a mess, but she did it in front of us, and I loved it.
Yeah.
And like even in Summer House, the whole breakdown of the whole friggin' engine is if we had seen some of that West stuff on camera, if we had seen some of the romance shit, secrets make you sick.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And say that. Have you guys seen? I saw this came out yesterday. I think I saw a TikTok of a guy found breaking news. A guy was talking about there's a Reddit poster that people feel almost certainly is West, posting anonymously, real like Jack's Frank Drebin vibes. And he's gone through and deleted them all now, but there were screenshots of it, and he's kind of talking shit about Sierra and like all of this other stuff. And then he said like, well, if West and Amanda had been able to announce their relationship at the reunion like they had been planning to, then it would have been the greatest reality TV moment of all time. Something along those lines. So it sounds like they were stalling with the hopes that they could drag it out and then announce it at the reunion. Like that wouldn't have been even worse.
That would have been so much worse. It's such a shame, and I can't look away from it.
Do you watch Summer House? Is Summer
I
House
do.
one of your
I watch Summer House. I think the only one I don't do In the Valley. And I struggle with the young one. What's the Nepo generation? The next generation.
Yeah.
I struggle with Nepo generation. I just don't find them that compelling.
Yeah,
I do love Gia. I mean, I do think Gia Giudice that's a star. She always has been ever since she woke up in the morning, thinking about so many things.
Just wish things would get better. Yep.
I mean,
and who doesn't? Who else?
Who doesn't?
Who among us? Yeah.
I'm often waking up in the morning thinking about so many things. That's a timeless classic. But I really can't get into In the City. As I'm watching it because I need to, because I'm pathologically attached to the storyline from Summer House. I want to see the ripple effect, but I can't stand that smaller meddling man on In the City.
Yeah,
you know
what's
what I'm
his
talking
name?
about?
Not Kenny,
Gavin?
but yeah,
Gavin. What the fuck is Gavin's problem? Gavin
Why
is
am I
just,
fucked up? I like Gavin.
that is toxic. Because he's just he's
for
not
sure.
involved. He's just showing up with a bullet point list of things. He's airing other people's grievances. He showed up to that wedding. I mean, he might as well have been in white. Like, he was so disruptive. He was out of control. Out of control. But I mean, he's coming back. I mean, there's no way that
I mean,
man's
he
not
drives
getting renewed.
story. He stirs the
does.
pot. He's not elegant about it because he's
No.
a man, but he, you know,
He's a
I do
messy
respect
man.
a pot stirrer.
Gavin and Kenny are great reality TV stars.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's right.
I wanted to ask Chet, other than RHONY, what are your like favorite shows? What do you return to?
I return to Below Deck. I enjoy the structure of the task.
Yes. Are you watching Med this season?
Yes.
The Sheets.
The Sheets.
Did you watch this week? Luke just making the saddest, most victim-y, dramatic exit of all time.
Yes.
I think it's better if I
It's
go.
better for everyone if
can't
me and
believe-
my
yeah.
cum go.
I can't believe this happened to me.
They won't drop it. They won't drop it that I let that man marinate in my seed for 3 days. And they won't drop it. They did that to me. But also, to be fair, he was not alone during this dishonorable discharge.
Oh my god!
Right? Like,
oh my god!
Technically, this was a HJ. This was
Yeah.
So it's interesting. She also could have been like, hey, let's change
Strip
these
the bed.
sheets. Like,
Mm-hmm.
let's strip this bed. She
yes.
knows that's not his bed.
Yeah.
Not to, you know.
She
She
did
blamed the
offer
woman.
right away in the moment.
She did
was
offer
like,
right away?
And the next morning, I believe she was like, let's change these sheets," and he said, "I'll handle it." And then she was caught up in the intrigue of like, wait, this guy doesn't even like me, and then I think she started enjoying. I do think there's like she's got a small percentage of accountability in that, for sure. But also, I think she enjoyed watching him get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a nightmare. I don't want to.
And I'm sorry, I have brought this up so this is living in my head. He's 35.
I
Like
was just about
that,
to say.
I can't get over that.
There we go.
Like he's 35.
This
my
is
God.
classic
And he
35-year-old man behavior.
And he keeps calling his mom to talk about it.
Of course he would.
I'm sorry, if my 35-year-old son is calling me and telling me that he did that, I think I failed as a parent.
100%.
Yes.
And also, I'm telling you, there's more of that guy out there than you think.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
No question.
like this is the new leaf this fucker's turning over. He's new. This is his rebrand. Is this new second, or third, fourth career turn as boatman? And
Boatman.
we make the cum sheet stuff happen so soon. It's crazy.
It's crazy.
yeah.
And then, like, he's acting like, how many women has he done something like equally terrible to? And I think he's just now understanding the scope of it because he's experiencing consequences from a man.
Yeah.
I don't think he's even. I really don't think he's getting anything. I think he's leaving this like, I can't handle this because everyone hates me because they've got this thing against me.
Yeah.
I don't think he's learned anything.
Oh, he won't. He's 35.
Yeah, he's 35.
Dishonorable discharge. I mean, that is
yeah.
going
That
to be the
is.
title of this episode. Sorry, everybody.
Well, I mean, it really is just a big theme right now. Unfortunately, I wish it were not. I wish it were not. I mean, the number of fluids that they deal with on Below Deck, like just in general, like it is so visceral. The blood when they did the crossover when Below Deck and Salt Lake City. I mean, you couldn't get enough fucking cameras in there. Like, give me a behind the scenes of the crew that filmed it too, motherfucker. Like, I want to see that. All eyes. I love it because Below Deck really does. I feel like it fulfills my full like dollhouse fantasy of just like I'm taking a full cross section of the whole boat. I'm seeing everything that's going on.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, only from watching Below Deck do I feel like, wow, I could run a boat.
Oh, Chet, you could absolutely run a boat.
Yeah,
I believe in
Yeah.
you.
I believe in all of us.
You have Chief Stew energy. Yeah, for sure.
I would. Thank you.
Yeah, you would do a great tablescape.
Oh yeah, and I think you would as well. I
You get-
really do think you'd crush. I mean,
I feel like you do
These
really good
theme
with
parties.
those little stones, the little
They have-
marbles.
I want to see. They really, at some point, I would love to know what's in every boat's prop box.
Yeah.
Like, does that come with the boat? Do some costumes and props come with the boat? Or is this like in like the same way that like a chef will bring their, or a makeup artist will bring their kit? Like,
Sure.
do these stews all have their prop box that they bring? Because they have a luggage limit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The boat definitely
nice to
has,
move on.
most boats have like some sort of a linen closet, a linen cupboard.
Yeah.
But it can't be tricked out with like Day of the Dead decorations or like whatever the fuck they're going to need. I also want to show about the people that work, like, you know, whenever they're calling and they're like, hi, I need 10 mariachi singers for tonight.
Yes.
Like, I just want to see that because I'm convinced it's like 4 people.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, yesterday you were a hula dancer. Today you're doing mariachi. And Joe, I'm going to need you to, do you know how to swallow swords? Okay, let's go. And then they just all have to fucking figure it out.
And I also imagine that the people that are answering the telephone are in like old timey phone booths. They're connecting
plug it,
cords from one to another. Get me an
100%.
opera singer.
Norma, how's Norma doing? Can we check in on Norma, the one at the staffing agency that Sandy's just texting all day, every day?
Bless that staffing woman. And also, I love how many decisions are determined by whether or not another stew is available.
Yes.
Like I think the only reason she didn't immediately fire Cum Sheets was because there wasn't another deck guy available.
Yeah.
Right,
Like, she
because also
called
it has to be
staffing
someone.
first.
It has to be someone that has gone through the casting process, right? It has to
Yeah.
be like someone who's been vetted.
Great point.
And it can't just be like, oh yeah, I've got this rando that can pull off this other boat. It's
Right,
like
but he's
it would
not
have to
media
be
trained.
someone who's signed all the paperwork and can get and is standing. They must have like standbys every year. People just ready to go in.
Right, because I'm sure also when they cast the loose cannons, they're like, yeah. Okay, so she's gonna get fired about halfway through the season. We'll need somebody else.
I wonder if they knew that Luke would be their loose cannon this season.
They had to have. He had red flags all over him, you know? And he was the only one that they didn't really know that well. Because some of the previous deck crew, like a lot of them are repeats.
Yeah.
And like they'd had, you know, even though there had been gaps, like several of them usually have worked together. He was the newest. They always like kind of take a gamble on one deck guy. It seems like formulaically casting wise. Mm-hmm. But my God, I love Sandy. I mean, Sandy also. But she hit something, right? Didn't she?
What?
The beginning of the season was the first time she ever, during the docking, there was like.
Nathan kind of messed up when he was calling it, I think, too.
Nathan is emotional.
Nathan is
I'm worried
about poor guy.
Nathan does not seem super stable, and I'm worried about Gail just in an Airbnb alone with a screaming baby.
We got to hire a nanny. We got to hire a babysitter for a few hours a day.
Yeah.
He's making enough money. They can afford that.
Production should do it.
Yes, also that. Yeah.
I do wonder if there is any sort of like built-in childcare with production. I'm going to just see if someone's not at my door just in case.
No, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's things?
Great. So there was someone at my door. Penny was not a liar. I was gaslighting my dog. So I'm really sorry about that. I should call myself in on that. There was a fake where, for some reason, my building has switched to like an AI concierge system.
Yeah.
And so it's been resubmitting a work order over and over and over again that my doorknob is off. But like my doorknob, she's on there. And they fixed it a while ago, but it just keeps resubmitting it.
Oh no.
And I keep and I hate yelling at the robot, but like I want to be like, Leah, babe, we've been through this. But yeah, there's no Leah. She's not real.
Yes.
So-
Sorry, wait. And AI is messing something up? This is
So it's like isn't
This is
that
the first time
This
hearing.
is the breaking news, and this is the first time it's ever gone wrong.
so weird.
And I'm sure they'll address it really quickly.
Yeah, and it's an easy fix for sure.
Yeah.
This
And I'm
the
really
exact same thing is happening in my apartment where I can't get work orders through because it
not
doesn't
a real-
recognize my address. And it's like, I do in fact live here. So,
Cool.
and I'm sure there's no one you can talk to about that, and that's good.
well, there's one man that I just email repeatedly and I'm like, sorry, this is the consequence of this AI's actions.
Yeah.
This bee bothering you.
It just puts so much strain on like the remaining humans. I feel so
Yeah.
bad when I do actually get to speak to a human, if it ever happens. Like I'm always feeling so bad for them because all their coworkers are terrible robots.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Terrible robots.
Me and the robots. I'm going to
Yeah.
write that pilot. Don't take it.
Me and the robots. Okay, Chet, do you have other deeply held Bravo opinions that you want to share with us?
Another one I have is all relationships end. If we see it on Bravo, it's all doomed. Like all relationships are Chekhov's gun. Like it's gonna go off.
Sure. Okay.
Like we're gonna see the full life cycle of this relationship. Like no, it's a self-selecting relationship that brings the camera in. Like
Sure.
it is a call for help for every relationship.
Yeah.
So you're saying relationships that start on Bravo will end on Bravo?
Yes.
Because like, what if people come in with
And that will also end. I think that will also end. I think it is a mark of death. I don't think.
You think just signing up for this show with your spouse, bringing your spouse along is goodbye.
I think it exposes everything. Like there aren't it's an ultimate stress test, and I don't think any structures are built to withstand it.
Amy, we have discussed how we think there's really only one good house husband on each franchise. So, yeah, this does kind of bear out.
What who's still good? The Mauricio of it all really rocked my world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like that relationship ending and that was so hard for me, and I don't believe in any of the remaining.
Well, I don't think any. I mean, when we made our picks, they were like historical. They were like
sure. Yeah.
taking in the full scope of Bravo. So for our Beverly Hills pick, it was Harry Hamlin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that quiet man. He's in the garden. I forgot about him.
And I think they'll make it, but I think it's also because they got out of Bravo, and he has said that he'll never do it again. I don't know. I think she would do it, but I don't
Of
think
course
Harry
she would do it.
Yeah,
I don't think
100% she
Harry
would do
would.
it.
If she doesn't get cast in O'Mary, which, sorry to her, the news came out today. She is not playing O'Mary in the trial. I don't know how much that was even an issue, but I do like that she was campaigning for it on TikTok.
Send her to Broadway. She'd be great. Send her and Harry. Put them in it together.
No, yes. Ben said, let Harry play Abe Lincoln. I would watch the shit out of that.
I would pay a lot of money to see that on Broadway.
Oh, 100%.
Let's see. Who else? Well, and our Salt Lake pick, I think, was Sean of Angie and Sean.
Oh, God, was it?
R.I.P.
Wait,
Was
because, but then he turned out to be like Max.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
Was there a good one on Salt Lake ever?
I don't really think there has been.
Was it Coach Shaw? But also, what did he know? We still don't know what he knew.
We still don't know what's up with Coach Shaw.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Great point. Yes, maybe Salt Lake is nobody. John Barlow? Like, I don't know. Yeah.
No.
Come on.
I mean, what a sad man, that Barlow man.
Yes. I can't imagine how smug Meredith and Lisa are going to be this coming season, since Angie and Whitney are both getting divorced. I'm already, they've like already both been posting about like their happy marriages.
The Lisa Barlow post after both of those breakups was unhinged. Absolutely unhinged.
Wait, what did she post?
She posted a picture of her and John Barlow just like happy together, smiling. And she was like, my husband.
Like the same day the announcements came out.
Truly a really mean thing to do. Really,
Such
really mean.
a mean girl forever and ever.
She's absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
And Bronwyn is now living with Christian Siriano.
Oh, is she?
Really?
They're roommates. Yeah, she has moved
Okay,
into his
actually, I love
apartment.
that. I'm into it.
I don't know what for. Like is this a spin-off show of some kind? But are they friends? Like I know that I'm very curious what the next chapter is for her.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I do. She does seem to have a fairly tenuous relationship with actually living in Salt Lake City.
Right.
Yes.
But that absolutely that needs to be a Bravo show. That's like a little bit of that's like a Truman Capote like updated vibe. That's just an absolute delight.
Yes. Perfect.
Yes. Oh, I love that so much.
I would watch the shit out of that.
Oh,
now there were a lot of
absolutely.
shipping online about there, even before these, like this has been going on for at least a year. People shipping Whitney and Bronwyn. I've seen all these fan edits of them to like Taylor Swift songs, and there's palpable chemistry there. That's all I can say. When presented with the evidence, I have no choice but to admit there's palpable chemistry there. And so if they want to les out a little, I mean, I would not be sad about that. I would love to see that on my TV. I'd love that for them.
I'm excited for her to Wild Rose it out.
Oh.
Let's put the wild back in Wild Rose. And I think it's time.
Incredible.
I knew something was up when the hair dyed. When we got that no one's okay when they're that color.
The strawberry blonde.
Like the strawberry blonde was a cry for help, and that was the canary in the coal mine for me. I knew the hair that the something was up. We were gonna go through something. Some sort of big thing was happening, and it was their, they never recovered after the business breakdown venture.
Yeah.
That whole thing, shat the bed.
Chet, as a dancer, do you watch the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader show on Netflix?
Oh, yes, I do.
The girl whose hair got dyed that exact color?
Yes.
And it then got cut
And then they
from
got
the team?
cut.
Yeah.
They dyed her hair and then they cut her?
Yeah.
What are they, Tyra Banks?
They
are.
That's crazy.
And it was really bad. It was that it was that strawberry blonde color. It did not look good on her at all.
No, it was a strawberry shortcakey ragdoll red. It's not right.
It was not good.
It's never good. It's just, it looks divorced. It's just it's got divorce written all over it.
Divorced.
It
it's
is.
when guys platinum blonde.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Crisis platinum. Yep.
Yeah.
Gosh.
That Tom Schwartz platinum. Spoiler alert, in real life, she did make the team this year, so that's good. With her
Oh.
regular blonde hair, so good for her. Okay, I want to circle back to RHONY because Jenna Lyons was built to be a friend of, and centering the reboot around her was just wrong. And if she had been a friend of, then I wouldn't really have cared that she didn't have her significant other on the show.
That she didn't sleep over for cast trips, the Hampton strip of it all, where she didn't, where she absconded to her little, house.
Her house.
And I think sleepovers, again, you gotta stay in the house. I think that's also dishonorable discharge. I think all ladies have to remain on site for the entirety of a trip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think there has to be some sort of fine if you leave the compound.
Yes, I totally agree with that. Absolutely agree with that. Okay, have you watched the preview? Are you excited about the new RHONY reboot, or
I haven't seen the preview.
Oh, okay.
Me neither.
It's always hard to tell from a trailer.
Who's on? Is it any of the people from the last? Okay, please walk me through this.
It is Jessel, Sai, Aaron.
Okay,
are those three. And then there are 3 new ones. I don't really remember their names. One of them is Martha Stewart's hair and makeup artist.
Oh.
So
amazing.
Martha's making some cameos.
That I've seen.
There's another one who's really rich. And then there's another one who previously dated John Gosselin. And she's Haley, I think is her name.
Okay. That excites me.
Yeah.
That does excite me.
She's got a real plastic surgery face. She's got a real housewife face.
That's important.
And then Carol Radziwill is returning as a friend of. But also is holding the center apple, so maybe she's a main housewife?
I think she's main. I think they bumped her up.
Okay.
Wow.
So that's our cast. It's kind of a weird group, but...
Jessel, she's quite negative.
Sure.
And that can be, it's hard to know what she likes. I know a lot of what Jessel doesn't like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Great point. I also do not like watching her marriage.
No.
Yeah.
Not one bit. It's not cute and bantery. It's
and to go back to my previous point, TikTok, right?
TikTok. It's like the Maloofs. It's like watching Adrienne and Paul just bicker.
Yeah.
And we all know what happened there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Maloof.
This is, I think, an unpopular opinion, but I think I like Sai, and I think she's at her best when she lets herself be mean. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Sai is the only one of those 3 that I'm excited about at all.
Yeah. And she's going through a divorce now, so it's going to be
Sai
good television.
is?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I think it happened after filming Wrapped, but yeah.
Is she staying in the townhouse? Do we know?
I don't know. That's a great house.
I don't remember, but I think seemed like they had a decent relationship, yeah?
I thought so too. We didn't see him very much, but
yeah.
We didn't see him very much.
Yeah.
Well, there it is.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
Second family.
I cannot stand Aaron.
Sure.
Me either.
I get that.
I hate Aaron. I hate Aaron's political values.
Yeah.
I really can't stand behind that one. And also a Jewish. I mean, I'm a Jewish woman. I'll say this. I'll start with that. I'm a Jewish woman who hosts. No food in your house?
That's right.
No food in your house ever, Aaron? Ever, Aaron? Why are the people hungry? Why are the people hungry in your home? Why are they cold
And then she's like,
in your
what are
home?
you, hungry? Like the way she shames people for being hungry.
Exactly.
And the pranks, get the fuck out of here like with those pranks. I absolutely can't.
Again, mean girl. Mean soul cycle girl. There's something about her that says front row soul cycle. And that's never a good trait.
So true.
Yes, she 100% was front row Soul Cycle. Yeah. At that Tribeca studio. Ugh,
Yeah.
Just sucking up to the instructors. Yeah.
100%.
I agree with all of this, but I think that's kind of why I like her on my TV.
Yeah, you need to have the person who's like stirring up the shit. You need to have friction. You need to have sand to make your pearl.
Yeah. Yeah, she's mean. And it's insane to have 4 children in New York City. Insane to do that. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm kind of cautiously optimistic, but we'll see.
I am with the Carol of it all because I do believe you need to have a tether to the OG cast, to an earlier generation. I think she is the thread. Like, do you know that this is such a nerdy math kid thing, but do you know what Erdős numbers are?
No.
Okay, so there's this like very prolific mathematician named Paul Erdős, and if you published a paper with Paul Erdős, you had an Erdős number of 1. And then if you published a paper with someone who published a paper with Erdős, you had a Erdős number of 2. And I think it's like there's like a Richard sisters number, right? Like you need to have like that number be like under 3. We need to have someone who's current on the cast who's like been on screen with one of the founding, like early under 5 season or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful.
I hear that.
We need to have a tie to a Countess Luann, to a Ramona Singer, to a Bethany, to a Jill.
Mimi. Yes.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I mean, Carol was never my favorite, and she always just seemed like such a like tight B friend of energy. Like, I don't know what she's gonna bring because her whole role on that show was just like to watch everyone else do things and then like give them side eye and be snarky about it.
Yeah.
So she's not an engine. She's not a driver of story in any way.
Right. So yeah, that does worry me if she is like a center Apple figure, because that's giving like Jenna Lyons energy, where it's like we need you to be a friend of. You can't be in the middle.
Yeah. What are you really giving? I mean, I think a thing that I did early on really love Carol. Just because I like writer girl, I liked some of her asides. I liked that she like had this career. But like one of the things that I loved about watching Carol was like how much she does not, how disconnected she is from any sort of ambition professionally, even though that's such a big part of her identity.
Sure.
Like I procrastinate. That's one of my, main, how most of my days are spent. But like that woman could not write anything. Like watching her have meetings with her editors and they're being like, babes, you've not been hitting deadlines. And like her being like, and now I'm making a cookbook with this guy, and like that also never getting done. And like her saying that she's like above all of this socialite nonsense, but she's fucking this young man who's like messy, and like she's always trying to like, she's the one wearing the craziest like not appropriate for her age outfits. Like I wonder if there's a way we can like they will be able to like capture her like the way she's for lack of a better phrase like aging poorly.
Sure.
I mean, I do love that in a housewife.
Yeah, and like she represents such like dynasty and like old money. Like she is like she's a fucking Kennedy.
Yeah.
Right, but she also she thinks she's Carrie Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
That's
she really is like that woman who fell out of the window.
Lexi.
Yeah, Lexi. Yeah. She's really not. She's really not.
Nobody's fun anymore.
Exactly. That's, I think.
Wow. You know what I want to see? As soon as Cy confronts Carol about having a connection to the Epstein, to Ghislaine and the Epstein of it all, I want Carol ripping cigs on camera.
Right. I mean, the Epstein connection. I mean, like, I want to watch I think she's also going to be the villain. Like, I think we're going to watch the whole season. She's going to be the big thing that falls on its sword. She's going to fall on her sword a lot. And I think she may not last because she's not like you've identified. She's not a load-bearing support beam.
Yes.
Right.
She's going to have that load on her.
Yeah.
And she's going to snap. I don't think we're going to get her in. She might not sign on again for another season.
That's fair.
That wouldn't surprise me. I mean, what a wild that she and Andy had this falling out. She left Bravo, was like truly gone for many years. It's so wild that she's back.
I mean, what else does she have? She doesn't have anything else. Like she never, even she was like kind of writing articles for some magazines, but like we all know that like they basically give you an Amazon gift card for writing an article. Yeah. Like that's basically what you make for writing any sort of piece anywhere is like max $700. Like nobody's. So I don't know I don't know how she's surviving.
Well, I think she's just inherited a lot of money from her husband. And I don't think she ever has to work again a day in her life. She also strikes me as someone that actually is probably pretty good with her money. Like whatever she inherited is probably in like long-term savings accounts.
I think it's just the good people.
Yeah. So, but that also, I love Carol so much. And that also belies a little bit of the Bravo brain disease. Like once you've had a taste of this fame, of this, even if you are the person that's on the side, that's like, oh, I'm a little too good for this. I'm just doing the snarky comments. There's still part of you that wants to come back. Mm-hmm. Heather Holla Thompson returned. Carol Radziwill is returning.
Everyone who thought they were too good comes back eventually.
100%. I mean, this is their maker.
Yeah.
Like they were all made in Andy's image. They were like, they've like, in the way that like those, like, there's certain critters that like grow to fit the size of the container you put them in. Like this is, they're those kind of turtles. Yes. Like they can't exist outside of this tank.
Outside of the Bravo tank.
Yeah, it's fused to their souls.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. They're all just a bunch of hermit crabs carrying the whole network around. Yep.
They truly are.
Beautiful.
Incredible. Chet, is there anything else you want to talk about? Anything on your list of things to address?
I mean, I'm so curious what's going to happen. What's going to happen with Summer House? I get all of the ire. I also have such huge disdain for Amanda and West and whatnot. But watching the elevation of Kyle is really upsetting to me.
Sure, yeah.
Thank you. And let's talk about it.
And I think I can't leave here today without at least bringing that up. That like he was a terrible husband. He is he was a terrible partner. I mean, it's insane the edit this man is getting.
Yeah.
And that he's in a deep relationship with the Southern Charm lady. Yeah. Like, and the way that Sally's playing this on social media, she's like, she had like an Ask Me Anything while she was like on a plane. And people were like, is it just the dick? Is it a relationship? Or is it, just fun? And is it the one? And she was like, can it be all three? And then people asked her like, when are you guys settling down? And she did the big eye emojis, like sooner than you might think, all these like coy little curled up photos. All of Southern Charm is such a rotted franchise. Like it's so cursed and systemically racist and bad. Like it's just so hard, so class. It's so hard to watch. And like I can't sign off on this union.
Sally is such a like. That should be an extinct species of woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They shouldn't make Sally.
Thank you.
Sally is just proof that the patriarchy's alive and well.
Yeah.
I don't even like hearing her name. I'm definitely not ready to see her again on my TV.
Yeah.
That's for goddamn sure. And Kyle, like, I mean, if she says they're serious, I would need verification from Kyle on that. Because I wouldn't be surprised if she said they're moving in together and they've been on 3 dates. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's bought a turntable for him, like, and converted her guest room into a studio. And he's like, no one asked you to do this.
God, just the DJ of it all. Just the DJ of it all. There's no good DJ. I mean, except for Trixie Mattel.
Sure.
I feel like it's never good when a man touches a microphone.
Comedians, DJs, get out of here.
Get out of
Podcasters,
here.
bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Like, only if you're setting up a microphone for a woman to use.
You can be a roadie.
allowed to touch it.
That's
It's about
it.
it.
You can be a sound engineer, and that's all we need from
Exactly.
you.
And then go away.
Yes. Yeah, just really, like, we can't have Kyle platformed like this, and have him be a centerpiece of In the City and a centerpiece of Summer House. Like,
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. He did.
I'm really
sorry. He was the luckiest man in the world with this West and Amanda news.
yeah,
But he believes it now.
he does.
Right. Yes.
I think had this not happened, he would have gone in ready to take some accountability, because his bad actions were all caught on camera. Mm-hmm. But now that this is happening, he gets to reframe it all and recenter himself as the victim, which is his favorite thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know. I know that Carl had, what a transformation. What a sweet man. Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't trust a man, period. But, like,
That's fair.
the love, the flirtation with Bailey, or is that, that age gap is gross. Like, Carl,
agreed.
what is Carl doing on Summer House? Like, I just think he also needs to go away.
Yeah.
Like, these old men need to go away.
Carl needs to be a friend on In the City because, like,
Yes.
that's his group. Yeah.
That's the life stage he needs to be in.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to see them getting into a fight at Soft Bar.
Yes.
He deserves it.
He does, and the business does. That it will be a beautiful backdrop for many fights, hopefully for seasons and seasons to come.
Right. And then in his place on Summer House, let's get a few of those Goslin kids in there. Because I think they're probably drinking age at this point.
Yeah, probably.
100%.
Yeah.
I want to see what they're up to. I need eyes on them because I worry.
Yeah, I worry about them too. And Amy, I respectfully don't know that Summer House or more reality television
That's
is what
fair.
they need.
Listen, that's more than fair. And also,
But it's there for them.
To hear,
We just want them to know it's there for them. If they
want
if they want it.
If it's their path.
If they want to do it on their
Yes.
terms now,
Sure.
we're offering them a spot in the Hamptons.
Okay, yes.
If you want to come on the show and binge drink and talk about how crazy your parents were, I will hold space for that.
Yeah, I would too. I would too.
But I hope you don't want that.
Hope to God.
I hope you're healed. I hope you got a lot of therapy.
Those poor babies.
This is the part of the show we call Say It, Forget It, where we make space to blow off some Bravo steam. And again, I'm going to be a bossy oldest sister here. I would just like to say that it's truly wild behavior, Danny Bucco, to have the whole season of The Valley be about your drinking and to get that hammered at the season finale. He was shockingly drunk.
I think he was in a blackout.
Yeah.
From about the third minute he was at that party.
Yes,
there was
I agree.
definite pre-gaming.
Yes.
The rate at which he was shoveling in food he ate that whole charcuterie board by himself. Every time you cut to him, he's got a new plate of meat and cheese and is just silently, grimly, like shoving it into his face.
Chet, you don't watch The Valley, do you?
No.
Yeah, you don't need to. It's like not good.
Are these, what are they run off from? They're run off from one of the franchises. Okay. See, Pump is the one, I didn't get into Vanderpump. And I want to because of the Sandoval of it all.
It's an exciting run. I'm excited for anyone who hasn't seen it yet.
I'm saving it for like my next major accident.
Sure. Right.
Perfect. Then that'll be
illness,
the silver lining. Yeah.
Yes,
perfect.
100%.
Your second MRSA, your second bout of
Well,
MRSA.
if there's another pandemic, then maybe you can hunker down.
I hope it's just as delicious as the first one.
Who knows who you'll get a cameo from this time?
Oh my god. Oh, absolutely incredible. Chet, thank you so much for joining us today. Is there anything you want to plug?
No, just soon I'll be releasing some new My Dead Wedding, which is my solo show. Some new My Dead Wedding dates. I don't have those yet, but
Okay, cool.
it's a solo show and an immersive nervous breakdown.
It's
so check it out
Incredible.
anytime you know I've got dates posted. Come see it. And that's it. Thank you so much for having me on.
Thank you for joining us. You're welcome back anytime. Now that I've remembered that you're a Bravo person, I'm such a, now that I don't know, turned my brain on.
No, that's okay. I mean, just remember, there are more of us than you think.
There are dozens of us. Dozens.
We're out there. We demand visibility.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys so much for listening. If you have a topic you want us to explore, you can write to us at wackadoodlepod@gmail.com. And remember, we pick these people apart because we love them. Bye.
Unless they jizz on the sheets.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.